Hello, namaste, Om Namah Shivaya. Happy Monday to everyone watching. And as you're aware, every Monday we give message of the week. And this week I thought कि चलो आज कुछ हटके कर लेते हैं. Let's do something slightly different. And in the morning I couldn't give the message because early morning I just couldn't today. But then I realized, hey, let's do this because it's Monday and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show you something. Tan, ta-dan. So, well, if you know me, if you're following my channel, if you have done readings with me, or if you have just known me, I'm sure you will know that how much I believe in Lord Mahadev and how much I love him and how much I feel that I'm so blessed because he has his hand on my head. I always say that I'm blessed to have the father of the universe whose hand is on my head. And I just saw this. I saw my dear friend and my soul sister, Namrata. She was doing a reading with this deck. And something I just felt. I felt so connected to the cards. I've seen this deck before. But this year, I have to tell you something happened at the start of the year. On 5th, I had a Zumba performance at one of the most amazing carnivals, which was arranged and it is the creation of my dear friend Manali, who is the founder of a beautiful Facebook group called Seabuzz. You must have heard about it. And this group has so many entrepreneurs, and it's become like a family. And as you all are aware, I'm a Zumba instructor, and Manali Manu, as I call her, she said, Ashu, can you just do a nice Zumba performance? And I was super excited. And just one day before the Zumba performance, so we had booked the venues, we have created the entire chart, practice shuru ki thi. Just a couple of days before in fact, just one day before the event, I got a bad bout of cold, viral, so much so that I was very down. I just couldn't even get up from the bed. I had a runny nose. I was sneezing. I was coughing, and immediately I called up my doctor, who's also my brother, and he told me that take rest, take the medicines, drink a lot of water and hot water and all of that, and all of that was going on. The only disappointment was I had to cancel my Zumba event because obviously with that energy, मैं dance कैसे करूंगी मैं? I couldn't even stand up, forget dancing. And I think there was a lot of disappointment which I felt because the entire December I was excited for this event, and you all know how much I love Zumba. And for a week I was down and medications were on and I was told to take rest. I cancelled all my work appointments, everything. And ek hafta ho gaya and I was still taking a little while to get better. And obviously, after getting a viral infection, your body takes a while to recover. And in energy science, we always say that disease is because your body is either releasing something or you are suppressing some emotions. And of course, we do a lot of emotional work too when it comes to it. And there was one morning I got up and I was feeling very irritated, very frustrated that I cannot do my work, I cannot go out, and all of that. And I just closed my eyes and in my meditation, while I was meditating and I was asking God to help me recover fast, I saw this beautiful image of Shiva, Mahadev. And I felt that, okay, I think God is with me. And, Baidyanath, the form of Mahadev, who is the god of healing, he just, I just made this request to him that please help me heal. After which I also attended a Shiva meditation, which was held in Mumbai. Um, and all of those energies, and I got out of that entire, as time, as medicine, as the prayers, as the meditations, and the grace of God help me recover, help me get back on the path. And I said that something shifted that day, and I just felt this deep connection to Lord Shiva. And when I came back to work, the first video I saw was of Namrata, and I immediately called her up and I said, I want to see this card deck. And she showed me the card deck. She showed me some cards, and I was like, "Yay! I'm so excited! I want to buy this." And then I got the deck. The deck is here. The deck of oracle cards. It's beautiful image of Lord Mahadev here. Oh my God, it's so powerful. Don't you feel it's super duper powerful? The energies itself are very high. So today I thought let me do the unboxing with all of you. I would also say that I would say that it is the card deck opening, or um, some healers and teachers also call it unboxing. I would say welcoming Shiva's energy, Mahadev's energy, Vaidyanath's energy in my life. Let's start with this. So this is how the card deck is. So it is by Jasmeet Kaur. Lovely. What a blessing you are, Jasmeet, to us, that you have made this card deck for all of us who firmly have faith in the power of Lord Mahadev. So thank you, Jasmeet, for creating these blessings. I would love to meet you sometime in life, and thank you personally for this. It comes with this beautiful oracle book. My goodness, it's beautiful. And each of the cards is has a meaning. Wow. And set of instructions are given. So for so many people, especially when we teach oracle reading, people ask me which deck to choose. And I always say the deck chooses you. So of course, this deck has chosen me. So here is the small booklet. I'm just keeping here on my altar. And these are the cards. Yay! And the the best part is the first card is Lord Ganesh, who, if you know Sanatan culture, he is the son of Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati. And Lord Ganesh is an indicator of everything auspicious, of new beginnings, of new start. At the start of any prayer, any puja, any new thing, we always take his blessings. And Lord Ganesh is the first card. How beautiful is this card? My God, I'm actually getting goosebumps. I'm just going to open this and let's see the cards. Lord Ganesh embracing a fresh new start. So I think if you are watching me, Lord Ganesh is telling you that there is a new start coming. Wonderful. And let's start with first card is Adi Shakti. Adi Shakti is the power of the universe. So if Mahadev or Lord Shiva is the consciousness, Mahadi Shakti is the energy, which the power which creates everything. So both of them are both of them are yin and yang, as we say, the great father and the great mother. So that was the first card. See what's the second one, Adi Yogi. Oh my God, I love this. I love the images so much. And I'm just reading this first time with you. And Bhairav, dispelling fear and overcoming adversity. My God, what powerful cards this deck has. I'm just going to do each and every card, you know, and I'm just going to see all the cards. And wherever I'm guided, I'm going to share the cards with you. Beautiful. And then one of the cards probably is the message for today and message for this week. So there are beautiful cards, absolutely beautiful ones. All I can say is I feel so blessed. Har Har Mahadev. I just feel absolutely blessed. And I think one card which I feel is message for so many of us. There is also a card of flying Hanumanji. It's It's magical how I see this card. So this Friday, just a couple of days ago, my mentor, he had kept a Sundarkand reading. Sundarkand is the adhyay or the chapter of Ramayana, which explains the whole part of Ramayana where Hanumanji flew all the way from the tip of the ocean to Lanka. He just took a leap and he landed in Lanka. He defeated the demons on the way, and he gave the ring which Prabhu had given to Ma Sita. Prabhu Shri Ram had given to Ma Sita. And Sundarkand, if you read it, guys, it's so beautiful. And while reading that, all I could see was this flying Hanuman. And today I just see this card. And how many of us know that Hanuman is Rudra, which also means a form of Lord Shiva, a form of Lord Mahadev. This is one card which is beautiful cards. And I think I've got three cards for you. I've got three beautiful cards for you for this week, which I will be reading. One more card on Hanumanji. I think if you connect deeply to Lord Shiva, you will automatically connect to Prabhu Shri Ram, because महादेव अनंत जप करते रहते हैं प्रभु श्री राम का, और प्रभु श्री राम या नारायण, जो नारायण है, वो करते रहते हैं जप श्री महादेव का. So both of them, a lot, when you do a lot of Shiv Bhakti, it takes you to Shri Ram. And when you do a lot of Shri Ram Bhakti, it takes you to Mahadev. Isn't that beautiful? And as we say, Hanuman is I say that he is a form of a Rudra. So he is a form of Mahadev. And we all know when we think of bhakti, the highest bhakti we could ever see is Hanuman's bhakti towards Prabhu Shri Ram. And isn't this beautiful? I'm getting goosebumps by just looking at a few cards. So it's simply beautiful. Wow. There are some cards which are just standing out, and I feel that they are so powerful. So I'm so grateful for Mahadev and his eternal support in my life's journey, in my, whether it's my work, whether it is personal life. I think his presence itself has created so much. And I always say with bhakti, everything is possible. If you ever feel worn down in life, resort to bhakti, because that's the only way through which you can, it just makes life so much easier. So I pulled a few cards from which I thought I will pull a card for you. So if you're watching this reading is for you. This reading, I would say, is eternal. But having said that, I'm going to pull one card for eternal reading. So whoever, whenever they see this message is for you. And one card I am pulling for the everyone who is watching as the message of today, which is 3rd February 2025. All right. So let us see what is the eternal card for all of you who are watching this. The card is Hala or poison. And this card stands for sacrifice. My God, this is brilliant. And the card says sacrifice for the sake of your family or greater community. And although it is very hard to make this sacrifice, it's crucial for those around you. You know, when we look at sacrifice, many of us look at sacrifice as something where you do not have a choice and where you are giving up on things. For if I ask you what does sacrifice mean to you, a lot of us we do sacrifice dil pe patthar rakkar, right? That is not what we are talking about here. Here we are talking about some things which we know are for the greatest good of all. And the best way to explain this is if you sacrifice that Netflix binge watching today, if you sacrifice just that time, instead of scrolling unproductive reels, instead of just binge watching TV, or just a game is going on and you're just watching and probably eating a box of chips and having a can of Coke, you are not letting yourself look at the bigger picture. You are so much focused on the small momentary pleasures that you are ready to let go of the bigger joy, right? And the moment you sacrifice all of those unproductive activities, like we say, laziness, having excess food, anything in excess, basically. Entertainment is good, but anything in excess is bad. It makes you very tamasic, or it can even make, too much of anything can create laziness. Too much of food will make you feel sleepy all the time. Today you do not exercise because you say, oh, I'm tired. And then tomorrow you say, oh, I'm tired. And that goes on and on. And, all of a sudden, years pass and you feel that you are now old and now you do not have time to do anything you want. I think this card talks about the beauty of discipline. Why am I making it? And these are the messages which I'm right now, channeling by looking at this card. That when you do something, when you put that kind of self discipline on yourself, it might feel like you are swallowing poison for today, but the impact it creates on your greater life, it's so much amazing. It's such a great thing. So everywhere you are holding on to those little pleasures which are not productive to you. So again, I'm not saying that there should be no entertainment. Of course, it's worth spending some time into entertainment, but what are the things you want to focus in life? Today morning, I read this post which was very heartbreaking. It was written by um, one of the motivational speakers I follow. And he's written that right now, the generation who are in their late 30s or early 40s, there's so much going on. They are just chasing things. And at one point of time, they had that fire in them. And right now, they neither have energy, neither have money, neither have time to invest in growth. That does not apply to everyone, of course, but to many people I see. And a lot of us I see a lot of people in this age group, particularly living too much life of comfort. When comfort comes in, you lose the fire within you because you have everything. You have a job which probably you are okay doing, or probably you hate, but it gives you money to keep you comfortable. You have a weekend, you take the weekends off and watch movie, or just go out and eat, and you're not thinking of what's the future because you believe that we are stuck in what's the circumstances. But I think this card is the beautiful indicator that what if you could go beyond um, what is currently your scenario, and what if you could create something greater. And to create something greater, you need to have high levels of determination and high levels of discipline. So I think this is a card of self discipline. I can probably go on and on talking about it, but I think this was the thing which I could channel at this point of time. So I would say that make a sacrifice if you're watching this. And what do I mean by sacrifice? Let us sacrifice all those pleasures and let us focus on creating long term joy. And this is for you. This is not just for you, it's also for the future of your family. It is for you to have better quality life and so much more. So let us aim at eliminating all distractions, focusing on what we truly want, probably spending time in exercising. I always say that exercise, meditation, journaling, hydration, and nourishment. These five things are very necessary. Exercise is where you physically do some kind of activity, whether you lift weights in a gym or whether you go running or whether you enroll for any kind of marathon training, kickboxing, Zumba, it could be anything. That is exercise. Second one, it is meditation. Meditation is where you close your eyes and sit for at least 15 minutes and focus attention on your breathing. Yoga is a link between both of this. So I don't call yoga an exercise. I think yoga is mind and body work and it is something else totally. So whether it is practicing asanas, whether it is, and asanas are normally come under exercise, and the dhyana dharana, dhyana dharana samadhi, we are not going to samadhi, but dhyana dharana comes under meditation. Okay, that topic for some other day. Journaling is writing down your thoughts. Hydration is where you're drinking enough water, and nourishment is be aware of what food you're putting inside. Now, that food is not just your food, the food we eat, that is for our body, also what you consume, what programs do you watch on TV, what kind of movies you watch, what kind of news you consume, what kind of people you hang out with. I know some people, some of the really best people, they are so ambitious, but they unfortunately have friends who only pull them down. And it's really very heartbreaking to see, especially when you have a trust in someone. And under the name of masti kar rahe, a lot of people just pull each other down. I think it's one of the most toxic things. And people often talk about toxic families, but no one talks about toxic friends because people feel that, okay, I have a friend, let me hold on. No matter how toxic they hold on. No, they are not your friends. They are frenemies. There is something called as frenemies, someone who appears to be a friend but is an enemy. So make sure the circle you are with is very supportive of you. They should not make you feel like a loser. They should not make you feel ugly. They should not make you feel like a bad person. They should not make fun of you. And they should support you no matter what. And I think these are some of the friend filters which you need to look into. So consumption and nourishment is all about this. And of course, I keep talking about the power of visualizations and affirmations. That's a magical thing. So today, take efforts to make sure you organize your day and spend time doing all of these things. And yes, Netflix and watching movies is a good thing, but if you're doing too much, if your phone is costing you too much, if your OTT subscription is costing your life, it is costing you your dreams, it's not worth it. So Hala Halayo talks about sacrifice, which means a lot of self-discipline, and I hope this card resonates with you. So that was the card for Eternal card. I think whenever you will see this card, whenever you see this video, maybe today, maybe later, this video will be there for you. And now I have pulled one card for the card of today. And the card is Shivjap, the harness the power of Rudra Mantra. So such a beautiful card. And the card says that embrace the practice of Shivjap, specifically powerful mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya, as a mean to fulfill your desire. So this is a beautiful way to do it. And otherwise, I always say one of the most amazing mantras which you can start your practice with. If you would like to connect to Sri Mahadev, it is the Panchakshari mantra Namah Shivaya. You can say Om Namah Shivaya or you can just say Namah Shivaya. And once you chant it, you will feel your connection to him. I feel it's a very important part. I divide my meditation into two parts, three parts actually. I first do a pranayam, then I do a dharana dhyana, in that. and then chanting, or first I simply do a pranayam, then the chanting, and followed by just closing your eyes and going with the flow. So I hope this is helping you. I will be sharing a picture of this card on separately on my Instagram and YouTube if you would like to know what's the message of today. And I hope you enjoyed this powerful card reading and this the opening of the card deck. And I showed once again the picture. And may Mahadev bless you and keep you and your family eternally blessed. And I always tell people, okay, there is one thing which I want to tell everyone is I always say that God is my father, my, my best friend. That's why we always say Tvameva Mata, Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidyadharanam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. So what does that mean? God is my father, God is my brother, God is my mother. Why do we say that? A lot of people get into the rights and wrongs of God. People will tell me, oh, you're wearing jeans and doing um, the Om Namah Shivaya Japa. How can you do that? Oh, you are, you should make sure that you create that altar first, do this, do that. Now, when we get caught up in all these rights and wrongs, we don't do our, people are very scared to pray. People say that I'm not religious because they are afraid. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people in the world who will always go into the right and wrong and get very fanatic about everything. My message as a Reiki master, as a spiritual teacher to any one of you is build a connection with God how you would like to build with your own parents. Like I always consider, like, if when I think of Lord Mahadev, I just think of my own father. And I connect to him, I talk to him the way I would talk to my father. And will my father ever get angry on me? No, he will not, right? No matter if I speak, if any pronunciation goes wrong, will he be angry at me? No. If I go and meet him early in the morning and I have not showered or all of that, will he be angry at me? No. And I think the first thing in the morning when I wake up, even before I go for a bath, if I can think of Lord Mahadev, I think that's exactly how our life is. We greet our parents good morning, right? When we stay with, if we are staying in the same house as your mother and father, you will first say good morning to your parents, right? I think connecting to God is just like that. So do not practice any kind of prayers or any kind of God connection with a fear-based approach. And if any fear-based people talk about it, you can just say that, okay, well, it's their point of view and everyone has a right to express opinions. So let's be all right with it. Let's be okay with it. But you do not give up on your practice. Every morning when you wake up, just close your eyes and let us thank God for all that He has given us. And simply by saying Om Namah Shivaya, I think if that is something which changes, it can be wonderful. We're going to very soon talk more about this topic. And till then, I wish you all the best. I wish you once again a very happy Somvar, Shubh Somvar. Har Har Mahadev. If you like this video, do subscribe to our channel. And if you would like to book a paid oracle card reading or a tarot card reading, you can log on to our website, which is www.unicorninsight.com, and book a session under the divinations or tarot readings. All the sessions which you book are booked only through appointment, and they all are chargeable paid sessions. Till then, keep watching our channel. Sending you love, light, lots of blessings. Har Har Mahadev. Thank you.